ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trend, your favorite podcast show. Podcast show. Your favorite podcast show that brings you everything hip and happening without mincing words. Bring you the best, the widest, the unfiltered perspectives to issues. And I remain your host, Nakale. And of course, I'm not in the studio alone. I have my co-host, my always. What would I call it now? Okay, let's just start on a good note. So, yes, I have my co-host in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ife. I'm looking for a way to start describing you. I'm doing a research, deep research, so that I'll give a scintillating, description.
Okay, now.
To the people.
Hello. It's good to be here. Happy Monday. Happy New Week.
Yes. It's always good to be here with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking. Today is the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 23rd.
Yes.
I mean, it was like 3 hours ago that we did Happy New Month. In fact, like 2 days ago, we're doing Happy New Year. The way the month is running, the way
just flying
is counting down.
Just
it's
flying.
Like someone is chasing it down. But yeah, I mean, it's been an eventful. Is it 5 now or 6 months? This is the sixth month, right?
Yes.
It's been an eventful 6 months. I mean, like joke, we're already halfway through 2025.
25, yes.
So I know you had goals, right? And I'm not trying
I don't have goals.
I'm not trying to drag you. But before we even get in, I want to say hello to those of us online. Big shout out to Izuma. Big shout out to Mr. Upgrade. He says finally the wait is over. Indeed. I mean, I'm so excited to be here. Please do us a favor. We want to get this show to at least 1,000 views today. So help us share this link. Help us get at least 20 people to join in. If we have 20 people, bring in 20 people. That's a lot of numbers. And then we have people keep bringing in people. We have an amazing conversation. And, sometimes when you just think that this thing that we're even doing, does it even have any impact? And then you hear people reach out with testimonies and people share their experiences. And what looks like just a simple podcast, we just talking and sharing perspectives.
Even for example, like what happened in last episode,
exactly.
we had someone in the comments saying this is what she's going through, and this video is a confirmation to what the Holy Spirit already told her early in the morning.
I mean, it's so comforting that God can use you as a vessel. That feeling is priceless. So you can also be a vessel to be the channel with which God can reach out to people. Please, our sound, can you help with the sound? I think
please.
We have complaints about the sound being
that is
low.
very low.
So if you can have the sound worked upon, thank you guys. All right, so like I was saying, please do well to share the link. You could just be the reason why someone is getting the much needed closure, answers to the questions in their heart. Maybe that share this link. I want us to get to 1,000. I was asking, today is Monday, what the week is going to look like. If you, somebody, how do they put it? Say, weekend we go sweet. Now from Thursday, now from Thursday we did it. So can I
extra highs? I was talking about. No, you have to see with your
spirit.
be in the spirit. So I was dancing rigorously this Sunday.
Okay. Let's agree to this. Show you that video on just being a male child and the responsibilities and all that there is that concerns that gender and all that. Right, and I want you to. We're going to be playing a snippet from it, but after now, you can just check on our YouTube, Ambience TV. This YouTube you're watching, you can just see justice to it. I mean, they spoke on a lot of safe spaces for men.
Yes.
So that conversation was a safe space. So if you're a man or you have a man in your life that you believe needs encouragement, needs to know that he's doing well, drop a comment in the comment section. So in a moment of time, we're going to session. And do well to the conversation.
And also like the brother.
Taking a very short break. We'll be back in AGV.
In a world that moves fast, the past still pulls strings, and beneath every headline is a century-old story, begging to be told. From ancient thrones to modern trade wars, from forgotten revolutions to viral culture, we connect the dots others ignore, because to understand the now, you must first uncover the why. Ambience TV presents
Food has a way of bringing people together. It's a universal language that transcends borders and cultures. But when you have great food, sit down with some of the most fascinating people on the planet and have conversations that are just as inspiring as the meals. And we're doing this at nowhere else but Farm City. Let's go take a look.
Good morning. Welcome to Farm City, Abuja.
The life of a man is sacrificial. Take it anywhere.
That's deep.
The life of a man is grossly sacrificial.
That's deep.
So it's difficult to live for yourself. In fact, I remember one of those days when I was having my premarital counseling. First of all, before you get married, he said, go and buy clothes, because once you're married, no more. And the truth of the matter is, before you see me buy anything new, it's my babe that is getting it for me now. Like, it's difficult for me to take out money. It's not like I don't have it, but before I want to do one or two things, I would have to think about every other household need. You understand?
Yeah.
So,
all right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I got so invested in that very short clip, and you can imagine what's up for grabs once you get to see the whole thing.
That's
Very
just
solid
a minute
conversation. Yes, and
out of the whole
we cannot
conversation.
overemphasize the sacrifices that comes with the male gender. Now, let's just even say, when it comes to responsibility, both male and female have their roles to play, and the beauty is that we must also come to terms with the fact that we're not in a competition.
Yes,
Because many
very
times
important.
when we begin to speak about this thing, there's always the conclusion that it's some sort of competition. They always more sacrificial. No, that's not what we're saying. Where there are days where we need to just sit back, introspect, and give flowers to who flowers belong. Right? There are days where we need to say, oh, the woman in the family, what you represent in society, we see it, we honor it, we give you a flower. So many Mother's Day in it, we also give, familiarize what they're doing about videos, right? We're going to take another short break. After this, we're going to play a short video, then we have to get in on that. Now, today's conversation is centered around standards, right? When is it too far and when is it reasonable? And should we even have standards in a relationship? Of course, we know what the answer is, but there's a video that's been making rounds, and we just want to talk a little about that video, and then about the subject of standards, even before we get into dilemma. We have a lot of questions. I like to give shout out to those people that reached out with questions for the dilemma section. So stay tuned. You don't want to touch that dial, right? We'll be having that video played in a moment of time, and then we'll be back to give you certain tidbits. All right, media, over to you.
In a world that moves fast,
the life of a man is sacrificial.
If you're not serving in a department in your church,
Take it.
you're not serving, marry me.
It's difficult to live for yourself.
Do you understand? Ladies, I'm telling you, are in wrong relationship. They are beating you and buying you go straight. And they are beating you anyhow. See, I will go and ask in your church, even while you tell me.